Well, my phone's it's not fully charged, but it's not about to die. But I haven't done one of these in a while. I like doing morning vlogs, like right when I wake up. Like the first thing that comes to mind. Um, well, this wasn't the first thing that came to mind. The first thing that came to mind was baby Goal. Because she's with grandma. And so I'm like, oh, I want to go see her. Like, I need to get awake. Sorry, I'm trying with my volume, my earbuds or whatever thingy away from the phone. But I'm gonna go ahead and just start my morning vlog, even though nobody's here. Nobody has to be here to hear this, because you can always watch the replay. Now, I want to talk about gender roles and how in society now they've kind of gotten blurred. And I'm not talking about the trans community. I'm not talking about homosexuals or, lesbians. I'm talking about the heterosexual community. Like, I woke up this morning and I was looking through my comments, right? Because I have to push my comments through. Because I have them to where they can't just, anybody can say anything on my channel, because I don't want that. People are gross on here, and I want to be able to edit who says what, and someone had told me, love coffee. Somebody had told me to get a job. Now, this is where it gets annoying. More and more, as I see the gender roles start to get blurred, and we live in a society nowadays that many families both have to work, male and female, husband and wife. And I get that. But let's not put down the women that choose to stay home, that continue to take that kind of old school role. It is old school. Like I said, nowadays, many families, everybody has to work in the family in order to, put food on the table. And that's why things are the way they are now. And I'm not against like, women having men's jobs and men doing women's jobs and all yada, 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 yada. But for me personally, I've always wanted to take the stance of a stay-at-home mom, like ever since I was a little girl. That's just what I wanted. I just wanted, you know what I mean? I wanted to have my husband to be able to take care of me. I don't think that's necessarily bad. Being a stay-at-home mom requires quite a bit of you. As you all know, I have a toddler, and most days, when Papa's got like a full week, it's rough, dude. It's really, really rough. You're cooking, you're cleaning, you're entertaining, you're driving around, you're doing laundry and this, that, and the other. And my husband's really good at like helping with those kinds of things, because as you know, I have like a shit ton wrong with me. But I don't want to claim that. I want to give that to God. I don't have a shit ton wrong with me. Sorry, but and he only works part-time. He's gone 2 to 3 days a week, 8 to 12 hours at a time. And that's because he chooses to. My husband is an retired combat veteran, who still chooses to give back to his community and the VA, and puts a lot of his time and effort, and just he's just a great man. And so part-time, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I get a lot of flack for that. And to me, it boils down, this is just me, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I need a different perspective on this, because my perspective is, to me, it seems like people are jealous, and like that's sad. Like, if someone has it better than you, don't be mad about it. You know what I mean? Don't be pissed off about it. Be like, good on you. You're very lucky. Right on. Like, don't get all pissy. Like, for example, I'm gonna do an example of how men can be good at certain things and women can be good at certain things, and this is just the way it is. This is just the way the freaking cookie crumbles. And again, I'm not talking about the trans community, the gay community. I'm talking about heterosexual couples, heterosexual people in general. There is an eggplant. I was watching a show, and there's this like a big, massive eggplant where they have, chicken eggs. And they only hire women for the factory because the women are very gentle with the eggs. Like they can stack them, and they just hire women for the the warehouse work of packaging and stacking eggs, because the men, this is coming from a manager that's worked there for God knows how long. Men tend to crush the eggs. And that's just, again, like, why can't men be good at what they're good at? Why can't women be good at what they're good at anymore? Like, it's just so, like, the gender roles are so blurred now. And it's just like, I don't get it. Like, I'm finding more and more men. I'm so happy that I'm happily married to who I'm married to, because I find more and more women acting like dudes and more men acting like women. And when I say that, again, I'm trying to say that to be non-judgmental, but I'm going off of what it is I am saying and from my perspective. So my perspective may not match yours, and it's not supposed to. We're not all supposed to agree on everything all the time. Stop shaming women that have the option to stay home and be homemakers. Being a homemaker is the hardest job anybody could ever do. So don't you ever shame someone for doing that. And especially women. Like, nowadays it's like more, it's okay for a man to be a homemaker than it is over a woman. It's like just so unfair. I don't get it. And I don't prescribe to this whole new way of thinking. I'm talking again about heterosexual people, straight people. I'm talking about us. I'm not talking about like the other communities. I'm not speaking on that. I'm speaking on, straight people. Okay. Oh, Cloud Peach Crew. Hello. The Assassin. Hi, Nikki. You okay? Heard you had a breakdown your last video. Yeah. I'm bipolar, dude. It's okay. That happens often. People are still people. Right, Share Bear, I agree with what you're saying. Anyway, stopping by. Oh, thank you, Assassin. I need to hit you up. It's been a minute. Tavi, hello. I try to support everybody that supports me. I just feel like, but I'm supporting so many people now that it's hard to get to everybody. And, like, to be reminded of someone, like, if someone says something on my comment or goes into a live stream, then I'm, like, quickly reminded of you. I'm like, oh, yeah, duh. And then I usually, not all the time, remember to hit you up. But enough said about that. But anyways, as I was saying, I feel like there's this weird, like, misconception of what feminism is. Like, I'm not one of those, like, penis envy freaking, gun-toting, dude-looking straight women. I'm sorry if you are, props, good for you. I'm not like that. I don't want to freaking, I don't know. I don't want to be Paul Bunyan. You know what I mean? Like, that's not my goal in life. I'm fucking happy being a homemaker. And for those of you women that are like that, and that's cool, whatever, dude. But what I'm saying is, women like me are they're dwindling. It's like we're non-existent. Like, it sucks. I don't like that. Like, I call me old school. I'm freaking old school. I am. I'm really old school. And what of it? What of it, though? I've been getting a lot of backlash for that. And to me, it's like, don't tell me. I don't go there and say, hey, Paul Bunyan, to, like, the chick that wants to be, a firefighter or a cop. I don't sit there and say, oh, you're so, this, that, or the other. Don't diss me on wanting to be a mommy. You know what I mean? I don't do that to you. So why the F are you doing it to me? It's not fair. Why is it a crime now that families that can't afford a stay-at-home, mom, why is that a crime? Like, F you. Rude. Anyway. My melasma is showing. I don't think I can use the cream. If I am pregnant, I don't think I can use the cream for my melasma anymore. I have to read the packaging I don't have the packaging, and on the thingy, the name of it wore off and everything. But I know where to get it in a Walmart, so I'm good. All there are anymore straight people. Wait, are there any more straight people? Sure, Bear. Boy, this is a huge controversy topic. I know. Honey, that's all I wanted to be was mom. That's all I wanted to be was a mommy, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm okay with kind of stopping this the what do you call them? The gender roles and stuff. But stop dogging on the people that actually, a woman that wants a man that provides. Stop dogging on a woman that wants to stay home for her kids. That's none of your business. And if someone chooses to share that with you, don't make them feel bad for it. I'm sorry you have to bust your balls, feminist crazy chick. That's not my fault. I didn't choose that life. You chose that life, not me. You know what I mean? Don't get mad at me. You know what I mean? And again, I love diversity in homes nowadays, and how men are staying home oftentimes. Whatever works. Every family is a different unit, and they all work differently. Everybody has their mojo, and how the family's like a business, and how it runs, and the players. I mean the workers, and I get that. But don't shame me for having a classical, I guess, old-fashioned life. Don't make me feel bad for that. So freaking rude. Anyway, I'm gonna drink some coffee. I'm gonna read what you're saying. I get it all the time. Like, people are like, "Oh, you're so backwards. You're so 1950s. You're so." I take that as a compliment. Thank you. You know what I mean? Thank you. Oh, you're praying for a grandbaby? I'll pray for your grandbaby too, Sugar. But no, they're all grown up and now positive where I have to do something. I'm in a position where I have to do something. You know what? And that's that too. Like every family unit is different. Everybody's life's different. Everybody, I mean, hypothetical, Babe could lose his, hypothetical, let's just say he lost his VA benefits and he would need to have to go into like a full-time work mode. I would still be stay-at-home mommy. And then if I had to go work, then we would figure something out. But I chose the man that I chose because he could provide that for me. You can't always see the future. You know what I mean? And the future could always be changing. But I have my lifestyle the way I have it because I built it. I wanted this. This is what I chose for myself. I didn't choose some fool hanging out the side of his best friend's ride that has no job that I need to provide for. Because he was cute, you know what I mean? Like, which is awesome because my husband's not only a provider, but he's smoking hot. So it's like, don't get mad at it, dude. Don't get mad at it, ladies. I'm sorry. Like, this is what I think ladies, the whole misperception of feminism. Women think that walking around acting like a dude and jumping on every D they see is feminism. Honey, no. That is not feminism. That is not. You're talking about owning your sexuality. No. No. See, that's what's wrong with this generation of women. I don't applaud men that act that way. Never mind a female. It's like you're supposed to have higher standards. I'm sure I spoke on this before, but I just had a hate comment that I just felt the need to kind of say something or put my 2 cents out there. And also, I'm doing my reading hateful comments coming up. So I'm not going to read that one because I'm not going to give that person the time of day. But it's just like, get a job. No, I don't have to. Why don't you get a second one? You know what I mean? Like, bitches be mad. They're trifling. I like using ghetto words. Anyway, and I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. I'm going to reiterate this. Like, every family unit's different. It's like a business. It works the way it works because that's how it works for people. But I am in an old-fashioned situation, and I'm loving it. I chose this for my life. Let me have that. Don't dog me because of it. Don't talk shit. Don't say I need to get a job. You know, I chose this. What of it? Don't be mad. With that being said, I'm going to go finish my coffee and hang out with Baby Goal. I might film, like, cute puppies and, well, not puppies, but dog, Paula and Precious and Baby Goal, because those are, like, 3 really cute things, and put them all together in a video. It's, like, freaking adorable. So I might have that for you guys later on. But thank you for hearing me out. And if, you know, you hear something that I say that you disagree with, I mean, by all means, like, put your 2 cents. Just be respectful. That's it. That's all I ask. All right. Let me see what Sherbert's saying. I've been with my man since 8th grade. Oh, my gosh. Wow, Sherbert. See, that's awesome. That's beautiful. Congratulations. Like, all these women having different baby daddies, and, like, I mean, and if you have, like, 4 or 5 baby daddies, I'm sorry, like, not really. But that's not feminism, y'all. That's not feminism, girls. Spreading your legs for every D that comes by, that's not feminism, sweetie. That's, like, the opposite of. So, I'm gonna go now. See, had her husband since 8th grade. That is something to be applauded. Anyways, I love you, Cher Bear. I gotta go. Wipe the sleep out my eyes, and I'm jonesing to see my daughter. So, mwah. Have a beautiful day. Stay positive, even though I know it's really, really hard sometimes, and I'll catch up with you soon enough.